Hello everyone, I'm Solar and this is Solar 3D Studio channel. Happy to have you again. This lecture is about how to CAD design dual density hybrid lattice structures, which is a very simple kind of lattice structures, yet fully beneficial for different purposes and applications in industry and academia. So it is going to be a very simple CAD tutorial. Also have some complex CAD things to do, but it at the end is a very simple tutorial, but is very beneficial and targeted a very great part of the attributes of this lattice structure, which is the physical properties. You could combine different kind of unit cells with different kind of densities. You could decrease the density of your final lattice structure by doing this kind of CAD modeling, which could affect attributes like specific energy absorption, strength to weight ratio, and could be very beneficial for aerospace structures, for drones, for every application that could be benefited from physical properties change. And you could follow this path for your researches and see how could you use the dual density lattice structures, which usually maintain the same mechanical properties compared to the fully dense lattice structure, but with lower density and lower weight. Okay, let's see how to model this beautiful lattice structure. Okay, let's start the modeling of this hybrid design. For this design, and usually for hybrid designs, we need to firstly create our unit cells. It's 2, 3, or 4. It depends on your research and your industrial purpose and application. So in this case, we need to create our 2 unit cells at the first stage. One is with 100% density and the other is less. Okay, let's do this. For saving your time, you could see the link in the caption, so you could skip the design. And if you know how to design this unit cell, you could just move forward to the patterning process. Okay, let's start by creating our fully dense structure. I want 3 millimeters for my rods. Okay, and 10 is okay. Great. Let's do the next rod on my right plane. Great. I need a center line. So the next is my circle tangent to the structure. Extrude boss. I use mid plane and also I merge it to the other. So let's move to the top plane for the final strut of my unit cell. Great. Let's just assign the diameter, and again I use mid plane. Okay. The fully dense unit cell is prepared, so we also have one solid body, so we need to pattern this solid body to shape the next unit cell, which is lower in density, and it affects the final lattice of this tutorial. So I choose right plane, and it's going to be 2, and the body is Great, everything seems cool. Okay, now we have two equal unit cells, so we need to lower the density of the second unit cell just by applying a simple extrude cut on the rods. Again, it depends on your research, but I prefer to have a very low density lattice. And okay, extrude cut. I use up to surface to show that everything is cool. Okay, so based on your research, you could cap the ends of the rods, but for better visualization and understanding of this application and process, I think it's better to not cap the ends. Okay, again, let's do this. You could have more advanced approaches like using linear or circular patterns for the features for this process, but I want to do it simple so everyone could use it. Okay, extrude cut onto the surface. Great. Okay, let's do this sketch. Okay. Great. 0.2, and let's do the extrude cut. First hide the body, choose this surface, and now we have two different kind of densities in one single unit cell. So now we need to do the patterning process, and we want to have one in between lattice structure unit cells for our final lattice structure and cap the end of the lattice at the side faces of the final lattice structure with the densest lattice unit cell. Okay, so we need to do a linear pattern. We need to do right this way, and then I'm going to choose 5, which is actually great. Okay. Just see the problem and we will fix it together. Great. Okay. So we need to increase the spacing to have all the structures, and let's see what's the outcome. Okay, we just need to check everything. Everything seems fine, but we need one of these unit cells at the end, so I'm going to use move or copy bodies. So, great. I use copy and I want to do this. Okay, great. So now we have at the ends of our line like this, and we have one in between lattice structure layout, so I'm going to do the next line. Okay, let's do this. For the next line, we need to do this trick. Okay. We should copy one copy. We are going to have a -10 on X, and Sorry, just need to change it. Okay, then 10 on here, and we need 10 on 0. Okay, 10 on Z. So 10 on X on the opposite direction, and 10 on Z again on opposite direction. So let's see what caused this. Okay, as you can see, we have one in between lattice structures in different order and layout and direction. So I'm gonna do it on a much higher speed. Okay, left us back to normal speed. As you could see, we have designed and patterned the first layer, but again, it depends on your application. If you want to have the same one in between structure until the final state, you need to follow the tutorial that followed our tutorial. But if you are not planning to have one in between, you could just singular pattern this lattice based on the patterning method that I have explained before in my videos, and you could see the tutorial with and through the link in the caption. So if you are planned to do one in between in every direction, you should follow the tutorial. And so let's again increase the speed. Okay, as you see now, we have two different kind of orientation and layout in two different planes. So now we easily could pattern this structure in a one in between formation in all directions. Okay, let's do this. We just simply use linear pattern. We choose top plane for the direction. We need 20. Okay, let's just do it with bodies. Select everything. It could take time. This CAD modeling is actually okay. Let's do this like this. Just by holding shift, I will add every bodies to my patterning process. Some bodies are missed. Okay, I think everything is cool, but I want more lattices in itself. Okay, let's see what is the final structure. Great. As you see, we have one in between order and orientation, and I highly recommend you to do this CAD tutorial, and let me know in the comments the difference between your hybrid lattice structure and the fully dense lattice structure, which could usually affect the attributes like SEA, which is specific energy absorption, or strength to weight ratio, or every kind of attributes that will affected by physical properties of lattice structure. So I hope this tutorial helps you on your research. Again, do not forget to subscribe and turn your notification on and like this tutorial video. Thank you so much. We will come with more hybrid and complex lattice structure design in the coming weeks. Thank you again. Have a nice day.